Now this is interesting. I'm in the C43 and the dynamic control is the other way around than the others. So this is the C43 and I don't think you need to look at my face. Let's just drive the car, shall we? Ooh, the dash is a little bit different. There is a center dial. That familiar sound. Those who follow us will know that we have enough stint or experience with the C43, right? Because of Enduro and Cars of Malaysia. We've driven the previous C43 more than anybody else, arguably. I mean, as in media, I mean, not an owner, huh? Now, how does this new car feel? Now, I'm in Sport Plus. Remember the previous C43 when you're in Sport Plus and you are just trotting along at slow speeds, the car would just jerk like a mad dog. Okay, but now it's no longer there. I like it. Okay, it has they fixed the problem. I would call that a problem. That's not a character, that is a problem. So now you don't have that anymore. I'm in Sport Plus. I'm going 35, 36. Okay, it is still as immediate as ever, but it doesn't drag or hang onto the gears and just shake me around like a rag doll. I mean, at least the first thing I can report is that it is civilized now. Alright guys, I think this is a better view. I'm in the C43. Oh my god. You get the full AMG steering wheel, which looks beautiful. Okay, and this is a 3-liter bi-turbo that makes 390 horsepower and 520 Newton meters of torque. I pledge to you, if you buy this car, change the badge at the back to a C180. That will give you the ability to surprise. Now, I did some calculations this morning. If you're looking at the C300, okay, which is priced at 305,000 ringgit, your down payment will be 30,000, and then your monthly installment, let's max it out, huh? Just to be fair, 9 year and 2%, and your monthly installment will be 3,000 ringgit. Okay, but if you were to go for the C43, which is priced at 421,000 ringgit, your down payment will be 42,000, and your monthly installment is 4,000 ringgit. So by paying 10,000 more in down payment and 1,000 more every single month, you get yourself a C43. How's that for a deal? Okay, do it, guys, do it, because you get much more in return than a mere 10,000 ringgit down payment or 1,000 ringgit extra. Okay, this is the slowest review ever of the C43. Okay, I'm in Sport Plus mode, but when I throttle down just now, it's still a little bit slow. Yes, there's a little bit of weight. Yeah, what I did just now is not possible with a C300. See that? This is what your extra road tax, your extra installment, your extra down payment gets you. Brilliant! Look at it go, man. Oh, I must do a gunting run with this car, man. This is just... It's not only just characterful, of course, characterful because of the sound that we hear. And the sound that we hear might not necessarily come from the exhaust, mind you. It may come from the speakers as well. But I don't care, the receptors are here, right? All I care is when I drive, or when you pump the sound out from your speakers, does it sound real? If it does, I don't care where it comes from. Just go for this if you're looking for the C300. Just spend that extra money, risk an affair. What Mercedes always say, risk that affair, because it's worthwhile, it's worth it. Now, one thing I noticed missing from this is that sound. Maybe this doesn't come with the sport exhaust. I do not know, but the previous C43 makes a lot of that sound. This one so far doesn't. Look at it go, man. Damn. Okay guys, I'm in the C300 Coupe. Alright. Now, previous generation, I wouldn't say previous generation, the ones before facelift, the coupes have such a different driving character to the sedan. Remember I mentioned that the coupe has a, what the hell, now the dynamic, the drive mode adjuster. On this car and the 200, you move up to go into Sport Plus. In the C43, you move down to go into Sport Plus. Anyway, let's go into Sport Plus and see whether it is still like the previous one. The previous one, the coupe, has a very fast steering rack, way faster steering rack than the sedan. So it's still the same. It's fast. So the ratio of the steering is faster because it's a coupe, it's sportier, it's meant to be sportier. What they have improved across the whole C-Class W205 range now is suspension and transmission calibration and tuning. The biggest complaint we have when Mercedes launched this W205 range back in 2014, right? They have dumb gearboxes that doesn't know what gear to move in, and then they have suspension that is just jarring. But now all this has been taken out, you know. What comes back in is comfortable, more civil, and more livable daily, I would say. Is it to the extent of 3 Series yet? I don't think so, but when you combine everything in, you know, these new beautiful LCD clusters, this updated infotainment system, the beautiful interior as always. This interior looks 10 years prettier than ahead of its rivals, I would say. Now this C-Class, I would say now it fits the Mercedes-Benz name, because we all know Mercedes knew how to build proper cars, right? It's just whether they want to put in that much effort in it or not at times. I wouldn't be able to test to go faster than 40 km/h. I'm going 23-25 km/h now because this is Cameron Highlands, and you're bound to be blocked by lorries and stuff like that. But overall, the immediate thing that I can feel, even now I'm in Sport Plus, is that the gearbox is not jerky. Okay, it's comfortable. Oh, we didn't check. They didn't mention whether the coupe is air suspension or not.
Yeah, they did.
Did it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, no wonder. It's comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not floating.
Yeah, it's a lot more comfortable and very livable. Very, very livable.
It's a good time.
Yeah. I'm supposed to turn back up, but no, I'm gonna slow down to give myself a little bit of room to do a little bit of acceleration. Now, I felt something with the windscreen. I don't know whether it's tinted or what, but it seems to be. This happens, certain cars, the curvature of the windscreen will give you a little bit of distortion. Oh well, I'm not the guy with the sharpest eyesight anyway. So, yeah, 416,000, 5,000 less than the C43 Sedan. Should you go for a C300 Coupe? No. Pay that 5,000 more, get the C43 Sedan. Even though this is prettier, this is nicer, but you don't get the clock. You don't get the seatbelt valet. But you do get some other stuffs. And this is CBU. Those are CKD. So the price difference is something that we cannot evade, because CKD, they get the incentives. Let me turn. Okay. Yes, let's go. Okay, there's a bit of lag. I think they optimized the steering rack. It's no longer as quick as the previous one, which makes it very hard to pinpoint. But this one is alright. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, they really updated how the car drives. Hello, woman. Alright, let's go back. Nice sporty drive, and a lot more livable now. Nice. Here. What? There. Okay, another one waiting already. Alright guys, that's about it.